it's just not, well, you know, it seems like all you have to do to make a good video game today is kind of like be green. You know, first we had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, then we had Battletoads for the Game Boy. What could possibly be next? Give me one. Go ahead. Shoot one out.
Green stuff?
Talking green. Let's go. Give me some green.
Okay. How about, geeking geckos from the planet Gertrude.
How about the flying lizards from Lancaster?
Yeah, Lancaster.
Very nice.
Fun.
All right, chill out, man. Let's leave our character design to the pros. And speaking of pros, let's see what our pros had to say about the return of the Cape Crusader in Batman 1.5 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now the Batster is back, and he brings along with him the ever-popular Joker for another go-round in Gotham City.
Now, while you may have seen these two do it to each other before, you have never seen them do it quite so well. The idea is pretty much the same old Batman-Joker storyline, with the Bat Dude dedicated to the destruction of the Clown Prince of Crime. By this time, the gamekeepers have laid in a whole new Bat combat system, which improves upon Batman 1's bare-knuckled fighting. The Cape Crusader has awesome pistols, a batarang, and a whole lot of other firepower to use in order to knock the Joker off his cathedral perch.
Where does he get those wonderful toys?
Hey, we know where he gets them. From the game dudes at Sunsoft, and they are awesome. A giant bat leap forward in the Batman series of video game carts. Seems the dudes at Sunsoft are using some new special custom computer chip they're putting in the game, and trust me, it works.
How'd we rate it? I'm gonna tell you. The graphics are totally excellent, especially when it comes to the visuals of the Batman himself. The size of the characters are nearly 3 times as big as the original game, and when that Bat Dude moves around, it is like the real thing. The theme music is happening, with new tunes on every level of the game, while the call from the Commissioner Gordon puts the crime-fighting skills to the test. We gotta say, the weapons are kinda cool, but the first Batman was more of a thumb sprainer than the new version. The fun factor is a 5, mostly because the super fresh guns in this game deliver one of the best action games around for your buck. A total winner.
Whoa. Oh. Well, you know, it seems like every time we show up here to do a show, there's some brand new techie thumb sprainer which out-techs whatever technological treat we tried the week before, you know?
Easy said for you. Well, we've done it again because today we got a terrific tape of technological treat called Time Traveler, and it's running on hot, baby, right at the arcade.
That's right, bud. Now, billed as the first hologram game to reach the arcades, this big, true-to-life-like game puts you in the part of a pistol-packing cowboy who's been recruited by the Galactic Federation of Baghdad's renegade scientists from the future. Now, seems that this mad scientist dude has disrupted the time continuum. Your chase covers these 7 time sectors going back to 50,000 BC, passing through modern times, and going way forward into 2552. But wherever you go, things are always the same. You got a whole lot of these bad guys waiting to take you on. You got cavemen and drug dealers and zombies and outlaws and mad magicians, and they materialize out of thin air. So you got to be really quick on your trigger, all right? Now, the game uses real live actors and actresses who move and groove and the cinema quality images that kind of feel like they're in a play rather than on a TV screen. And one nice thing about having control of a time traveler, if you make a fatal error, you can relive the time, and then you get a chance to replay the scene. It's deadly.
Very cool game. Well, we gotta say that the action in Time Traveler may not be up to the standards of hardcore, down-and-dirty arcaders. The graphics and wild background effects are a major step forward in techie-dom and a really good start on what looks like to be a brand new generation of hologram-style arcade games. So get in line.
Get in line indeed.
You're up first, man. Go for it.
Thank you, my friend.
Whoa, man.
I'm Jim Hakola, and on Space Harrier for the TurboGrafx 16, I scored 31,265,570.
Hi, I'm Alan Hofstadter from San Francisco, California. I've completed Ultima Quest of the Avatar for the Nintendo Entertainment System.
I'm Keith Bond from Menlo, Ohio, and on Jack Nicklaus Turbo Golf for my TurboGrafx 16, I scored a 58, which was 14 under par.
Mega scores, dude. Your GamePro subscription is in the mail and on its way.
And remember, if you want to win, you gotta send them in.
16-bit super stuff when we return with Gradius 3. So put it on chill, because we'll return to GamePro.
Okie doke.
Secret weapons and tactics.
Hey, sup, Mario? How's the weather down there? Now, you know how I love to revisit the classics from time to time here in SWAT World. So how about a trip down memory lane with the always popular Super Mario for the NES? Take a look at the classic flagpole trick. Watch. You can control the number of firework explosions you get at the end of a level. When you reach the flagpole, watch your timer. If the right-hand digit is a 6 when you jump for the pole, you'll get 6 firework explosions. If the right-hand digit is a 3, you'll get 3 explosions. This may be an oldie, but I figure you can never get too much of a good thing. We've got a trick in Journey of Silius for the NES that'll double your fun. Check this out. First, bring up the title screen. Now, press button B 33 times. That's right, I'm not kidding. 33 times. Then, hit the start button. You can now raise your continues up to 9 and check out all the sounds as well.
Yeah. Hey, bud.
What's up, man?
I don't know. The SNES continues to grab the attention of gamers everywhere, and the Game Lab gonzos are burning it at all ends to keep up with the new carts for this exciting new system. I speak the facts.
For sure.
Thank you. Now, after all, they want to be sure that you get the real deal info on where to spend those hard-to-come-by bucks, right?
Very hard to earn. Very, very hard.
Indeed.
So this week, we got the goods on 2 brand new carts for the SNES, Gradius 3 and Super R-Type. Now, we thought we'd shoot them to you in a quick rundown so you'd really know what's up in video gaming.
Very smart of you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. The peaceful people of planet Gradius are under extreme attack from the heinous dudes living in the Bacterian Empire. Your mission is to man the modulated artillery exalter known as Max, and then fight off the Bacterian baddies, okay? Now, your goal, save Gradius and its surrounding planets. Now, while this may be true that you've pretty much seen the movie and the ongoing Gradius video game saga, there's something truly radical that's happening here, and I am not joshing you. You've never seen this before, so check it out. For the first time, you can customize the game to suit your own strategies. You're stoked! Stoked! You can assign the buttons on your joypad so that you can choose which button controls firing, which one powers up. And even more awesome is the edit mode, which lets you specifically design the max weapon system by choosing from a selection of lasers and a variety of shields. Totally and completely excellent. Now, once you put together a dream team of weapons and shields, you've got about 10 levels of action with Mondo bosses at the end of each one, okay? I think you're gonna have to go for this one, dude, if for no other reason than just check out how it feels to program your own destiny.
You know, that's really tough. I always wanted a game where I could pick my own things to do, you know what I mean?
Same here, bud.
It must be ESP or something. All right, let's break down the new cart Super R-Type. Now, you might remember the R9 Space Fighter from those R-Type games for the Sega and Game Boy systems, or you might even remember it from the arcade game. Well, this old Space Fighter's back to challenge and destroy the Bido Empire, and dude, he has been overhauled big time. Remember the awesome Mega Blast you used to get out of the R9 when you held down the fire button? Hey, that's nothing anymore, because you're not going to believe what you get now. Yeah, well, you still get the Mega Blast, but if you keep your thumb down on the button a little longer, check out the devastating energy spheres that obliterate just about everything on the screen. Very nice. The dudes at IREM who make this game told us it took 4 programmers, 5 artists, 3 music programmers, and an editor 9 months to create Super R-Type. Wow, it really shows, let me tell you. This card has some of the best game graphics ever. Oh, yeah, I gotta warn you. If you give up easy or burn out at a low flash point, you might want to pass Super R-Type on to your dog, because this one is as tough as it gets.
There's a lot more coming next!